In this video, we show how to use the DAC demo configuration file with MICAS X to configure and run a simple experiment which acquires data with a National Instruments data acquisition device. To begin, open the MICAS X project in LabVIEW, then open the mdocreader.vi from the Utilities folder. Run the mdocreader by clicking on the arrow in the upper left. When it presents a file dialog, select the DAC demo file. After that document loads, you will see more detailed instructions for this configuration, which you will need in order to complete the demo. This demo configuration requires a National Instruments DAC device as well as several electronic components. Refer to the MDoc instructions for specifications for these items. For this video, we are using a USB 6008 DAC device with the electronic components recommended in the instructions. If you are using a different model device, be sure to read and follow the cautions in the instructions to avoid damaging your device. Next, plug the DAC device into your computer and note the name in the window which pops up. This name will probably be DEV1, but could be different on your system. Launch the MICAS X configuration editor from within the project. Select and load the DAC demo configuration file. When it has loaded, press the Mark as Startup File button so that MICAS X will use this as its configuration file when it is next run. Use the section control in the mdocreader to move on to the configuration section of the instructions. Follow those instructions to finalize the configuration and familiarize yourself with this configuration. In particular, you will need to configure the NI-DAC drivers to make sure that the correct DAC device is specified. Whenever you change the configuration, be sure to click the Save button before moving to a new configuration screen. When the configuration is complete, exit the configuration editor and move to the Connections section of the instructions. With your DAC device unplugged from your computer, connect the electronic components as directed in the instructions. Make sure that the thermistor is in good contact with the load resistor. When the connections are complete, plug the DAC device back into your computer. After it has been recognized, run MICAS X. When MICAS X starts, it will show the Run Experiment section of the MDoc instructions. Refer to these instructions for additional details. Click on the Control tab in MICAS X. Here are controls for the output voltage, a trigger threshold, and the two LEDs. Test the LEDs by clicking on their switches. The graph at the bottom shows the time evolution of the voltage out and the measured temperature. After the program has acquired a background temperature level, change the output voltage to 5 volts. As the load resistor heats up, the thermistor will gradually read a higher temperature. With this system, we can see about 1 degree Celsius of temperature rise before the temperature levels off. When the temperature has leveled off, use the graph to find the temperature halfway between the lower and upper levels. Enter this value in the trigger threshold over temp controller channel. This tunes your system so that the green and red LEDs will indicate whether the temperature is above or below the threshold. Continue adjusting the voltage to verify the operation of the system. The simple components used in this demo create a very small heater, a simple temperature measurement, and LEDs for user feedback to demonstrate many features of the MICAS X program. Refer to the documentation for more information on this system and for ideas on how you can further edit the configuration file to use other features of MICAS X.